let's get back to a lot of people are upset with my take on the Austin Metcalf versus Carmelo Anthony situation. Why does he have a knife at school? How was he able to carry it? Clearly they didn't have metal detectors, or clearly he's I don't know what to tell y'all. Somebody said, well, he didn't get stomped down or beat up. He wasn't assaulted. Listen, if somebody touches you without your permission, that's assault. People, come on now. Don't let the race thing get y'all jammed up. So let's go look at the laws and see what we can find in Frisco, Texas in regards to fixed blade weapons. Because I think a lot of y'all are falling victim to the racial elements. Okay, let's see what we can find, okay? Okay, let's take a look. Let's do Frisco, Texas knife laws. There we go. Okay. Knives in Frisco, Texas and Texas statewide, you can generally carry knives, but knives with blades longer. But knives with blades longer than 5.5 inches are location restricted and cannot be carried in certain places like schools or government buildings. And I would believe I read somewhere that his knife was under 5.5 inches. So for all you people that are complaining that he took a knife to school, under this description here, if his blade is under 5.5 inches, he can take the knife to school. Don't argue with me, argue with Frisco, Texas. Please take y'all's emotions out of this case. Hold up. And the funny thing is, I'm a knife victim, and I gotta sit here and give y'all the knowledge on what you can and can't do with fixed blades. How am I a knife victim? But I'm more calm and more rational than you guys when it comes to this case. And it's not a shot at anybody, but just a lot of you people are just ignorant to a lot of things. A lot of people are just ignorant to a lot of things. Adults 18 and over can generally carry knives, including those with blades longer than 5.5 inches in most places. Location restricted knives with blades longer than 5.5 inches are considered location restricted and cannot be carried in specific places. Okay? If it's longer than 5.5 inches, you can't carry it in school, government buildings, courthouses, polling places, airports, racetracks, places of worship, sporting events, and businesses with liquor licenses that earn more than half the revenue from alcohol sales. Under 5.5 inches, you're good to go. Some of you guys are just woefully ignorant. Look at this. Minors may not carry knives with blades longer than 5.5 inches, except under specific circumstances such as at home, in their vehicles, or while under parental supervision. So this tells me, and I'm more than certain, I feel pretty good that his blade was under 5.5 inches, which is how he was able to get it into school to begin with. So please, respectfully, get educated and shut up trying to debate me. Okay? Why don't you just do some... this took 2 minutes to find out. This would have answered your question. Why did he take a knife to school? Why? Because legally he can, if it's under 5.5 inches. Jesus, black urban people. This is why we have this is why people keep calling us having low IQ. This is exactly why people think we have low IQ as a collective. There are no specific licensing or registration requirements for carrying knives in Texas. Once again, Texas allows the open carry of knives, including those with blades longer than 5.5 inches, except in restricted locations. Please, people, urban people, there's no excuses for being stupid at this point. None. don't want to be that guy. But y'all make, not y'all, but some of y'all make it really hard for me not to just, you know? Chapter 46 of the Penal Code is objective and based on measurable aspects. There are two types of knives in Texas law, distinguished by only blade length. Location restricted knife is any knife bladed hand instrument with a blade over 5.5 inches. If the blade is exactly 5.5 inches or less, it is simply referred to throughout Chapter 46 as a knife. Location restricted knife means a knife with a blade over 5.5 inches. Knife means any bladed hand instrument that is capable of inflicting serious bodily injury or death by cutting or stabbing a person with the instrument. I'm dying to see when they measure that kid's blade if it's under 5. I'm sure it's under 5.5 inches. I'm not even gonna do y'all dirty and go over the comments in that video I've been getting, because I'll be being petty. I'll be accused of being petty at that point. It is unlawful per Penal Code 46.02 in subsection A4 for a person under the age of 18 to intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly carry on or about his or her person a location restricted knife. Once again, location restricted, that is a knife with a blade longer than 5.5 inches. You can't carry it into schools, subject to certain exceptions, right? Okay, don't argue with me, argue with freaking Texas, man. Some of y'all, we got to do that as a people as far as just simple research. Oh my god. All right,